everyone, it's Justine and welcome back to day 9 of the 12 Days of Christmas series. Today we're going to be making a really quick, easy, and simple card using the Christmas greeting stamp from W+9. I'm going to start off with a card base that measures 11 by 4¼ inches and fold it a half at 5½ inches to create a top folding card. This is 110-pound Nina Solar white cardstock that I just used. I'm going to be using a piece of transparency paper or a window cling that you would use for shaker cards, or you can use packaging or any kind of plastic really. And I'm going to be taking some watercolors here in different shades of green, and I'm just going to be spreading them over the plastic. I'm going to be creating a sort of watercolor background in a way, and I like this background because it looks like watercolor and there's not so much water in it that it would warp your cardstock, so you don't need to use watercolor cardstock either for the most part. So as you can see, I'm just blending the couple of green colors together, the green shades, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it onto my card base. So what I'm going to do is just flip it upside down and then let the colors sort of seep together. I'm just going to use my finger to sort of help it along and guide it here in the areas where I want the colors to connect better. And I'm going to create this really nice green background. Unfortunately, when I was filming this, I forgot to film the stamping of the sentiment, but I just stamped it in plain black ink, so I'm sure you can figure it out, and cut it out in a rectangle that fit nicely around the sentiment. I'm adding some washi tape here. I believe this is from Stampin' Up! That I got last year, if I'm not mistaken, or it's from Close to My Heart, I can't remember. But anyway, just some silver striped washi tape. And as you can see, the Christmas Blessings is stamped out from the W+9 set. Now the W+9 set Christmas Greetings is a great stamp because it comes with 2 greetings as well as a greeting for the inside of your card. So it's really quite simple and it's very inexpensive because it's just a couple of stamps. So I attached that piece there using some 3D foam tape. And then I decided that it needed a little bit of extra something on the side there, so I added some silver foil. This is foil tape from Close to My Heart, and I've used it in several cards this series. And I absolutely love it, except for photographing it because it reflects off everything and you can kind of see it in the card. But other than that, it's a great, great foil set. It comes in silver and gold, and I can't recommend it enough. Now I'm just going to be adding some white enamel shapes. Again, these are from Create a Smile. I've also used these in several different cards, and I'm just adding 3 of those to my card. And then I'm going to be adding some sequins, and these are white sequins from Doodlebug that I'm going to end up using because I was going to see how the snowflake ones looked from Stampin' Up!, but I didn't really like it, and you couldn't really see them on the card. So I switched to the ones from Doodlebug, and I added 3 of those onto my card as well to create some nice embellishments. Now unfortunately I couldn't find my pick-me-up tool, which is what I usually use to pick up my sequins and dunk it into some adhesive, so I had to use my tweezers, and you can see I had a few issues here trying to get them to stick down. So I just add some glue usually to some plastic, and then I dunk my sequins in and then use my pick-me-up tool usually to place them onto my card, but today I'm using my tweezers as I mentioned, so it just took me a couple of tries there to get those because they're not adhesive back, the sequins obviously. And that's the end of today's card. So I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little bit about a watercolor background that you can give a try. It really looks great with multiple colors as well, as long as they all... Just wanted to mention today's giveaway, which is the Christmas greeting stamp from W+9, which I sponsored today for this series. So to enter, just leave a comment on the video, and there are many more ways to enter the giveaway on my blog. Don't forget to check out the other 9 videos because each video has a giveaway with them. And all the supplies used are linked to below on the video description or on my blog. You can click up at the top there where it says click here to visit my blog. On the right you can click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, or you can click on the picture there and that will take you to Day 9's video from last year. Thanks so much for watching.